Hello and good afternoon, class. How are you doing? Hope that you're all fine and healthy. Today we're going to continue our lessons in Unit 5. Unit 5 is entitled Famous People, right? We've been studying Unit 5 for the last 3 weeks. The first week we studied about Angelina Jolie, right? Remember that? The second week we talked about President Barack Obama. That was last week, and great job on the work on him. And today we are going to talk about Brad Pitt. Do you know Brad Pitt? Can someone please post it up on our Telegram post explaining who is Brad Pitt and what does he do? Can you see from the pictures I have here posted, and can you guess what does he do? I will drop these pictures on our Telegram post so you will have a better viewing and a clear understanding of what he does. So if you are the first one to tell me who Brad Pitt is and what does he do, I will give you 3 extra bonus points for our next quiz. So hurry up, class. Tell me, what does Brad Pitt do or who he is? Okay, your time is up. Well, Brad Pitt is an American actor. He is also a film producer and have received many awards accolading to his craft. So he have received many awards and Oscars for his movies and for his role as being a producer. Have you ever watched any of his movies? Have you ever seen any of his movies? Again, I will post these pictures up so you can have a better viewing. He has stars and films in many movies. And I know some of you have seen his movies. If you do, please post something up on our Telegram post explaining some of his movies. Okay, now can you please take out your book and turn to page 43? I have mine already marked. Page 43 entails a famous actor, and it is about Brad Pitt. But on page 43, there are some readings on the page. Some reading from an interviewer interviewing Brad Pitt. Okay, let me ask you this. What is an interviewer? Can someone post something up on our Telegram post explaining what an interviewer is? I will give you a few seconds to post something up. Okay, if you say an interviewer is someone who is asking questions, you are correct. An interviewer is someone who asks questions. So this article is about an interviewer asking Brad Pitt about his daily life, about his movies, and about what he do on his days off. I will give you an example of an interviewer. Just say, for example, I am the interviewer and I'm going to interview you. So imagine we are sitting in a room and I'm asking you a question. So I would say, hello, what is your name? And you would say your name. And I say, how old are you and what do you do on your days off, or what do you do for work? And you will answer my question. So the one that is asking the question is the interviewer. So in that case, I was the interviewer and I was asking you questions. This article is about the interviewer asking Brad Pitt questions. You got that, class? If you have any more questions about the interviewer, you can post something up on our Telegram post or ask me a question and I will guide you through what the interviewer is. Okay, our second word, average. What is average? You should know this, right? Average is somewhere in the middle. So if I say, what is the average between 1 and 10? What is the average number between 1 and 10? The correct answer is 5, right? Because 5 is the middle between 1 and 10. So 5 is the average. Or I'll ask you another question. I say, here, take this soda and drink the soda. And I said, how was the soda? And you will tell me, well, it is okay, or it is good, or it is no good. Then I will ask you, what is the average of that soda, average taste? And you will give me either in the middle, or it's not good, or it's good, right? Okay, I hope you understand average. Average means the middle. And my last word for you here is a scene. What is a scene? A scene has 2 different meanings. depending on its context. So how you write the sentence and how you say it in context will determine the word scene, what it means. A scene it can also be a place. Just say, for example, I said, look at that mountain scene. It looks so beautiful, right? That means the mountain, the picture itself of the mountain looks so beautiful. It have a lot of trees and rivers. That is a scene, and that is the place. So a scene means a place. But on our topic today, we are going to talk about Brad Pitt and the movie. So the scene is going to be about the movie. So what is that scene? Okay, you say a scene is a part of a film / movie. You are correct. Because a scene is a part of a play of a movie. Just say, for example, Mr. Brad Pitt in the movie, he is shooting a scene when he is driving a car. So that means through the whole play, he's driving the car in the scene. So that from that place when he's driving the car to the one place, that's the whole scene. It is the actual moment of the film or at the movie. It is a part of that movie. You got that? If you have any more questions about a scene or want to understand more, please post something up on our Telegram post and we can further discuss this. Okay, also here I have some word phrases that is also in your reading. The first word phrases is suit some scenes. A word phrases means like a whole sentence. So what does he mean when he's telling the interviewer he was shooting some scenes? Can you post something up on our Telegram post explaining shoot some scenes? We all know what shoot means, right? Shoot is either to dislodge something at someone, right? Shoot some scenes. Scenes is a place or part of the film. So in his case, he is filming a part of a film, part of a movie. So if he's filming like he is driving, so he is filming that scene. So he is shooting that particular moment, right? Okay, then on one of his questions down here, the interviewer asked him a question and he said he studies his script. He studied my script. What does study my script mean? The interviewer is asking, what do you do on your times off or on your leisure time? He said he studied my script. So that means he is studying his script. Script is part of the movie, it's the story of the movie. So he's studying the story of the movie, he's reading it. So when he goes shoot the scene, he will know how to act and know what to do. Just say for example, like I was driving a car. So he's studying his script, say when he shoot the scene, when he's driving his car, he know what to do, he know what to say, and he know where to look at. Because in his mind, he already know about his script and he is shooting his scene. Is that right? Okay. Hope you understand this. If you have any further questions, please let me know and I will gladly guide you. And I hope you take your time sometime and look at some of these Brad Pitt movies and you so have a better understanding of Brad Pitt. Oh, I have one more bonus question for you. Remember, we studied about famous people for the last 3 weeks, right? Yes. So Brad Pitt was married to someone that we studied about for the last 3 weeks. Who was he married to? Can you answer me that question? The first one that could answer me that question correctly, I will give you 3 bonus points for your next quiz. So hurry up, class. Who was he married to? Okay, now on to our first task for today. I want you to, in your notebook, write down the words to know and the word phrases that I have put here. So I want you to write down these 3 words and also these word phrases. But in writing this down, I also want you to write the meaning of these words. Interviewer, as we know, interviewer is someone who asks questions. So I want you to write down in your own word what the interviewer is and give some example of average and a scene. And on these word phrases, I want you to write these word phrases, shoot some scenes, study my script. After you write these words down, I want you to explain in your own words, what does this mean? Okay, class? And Question number 2. Describe a scene that you would like to act in a movie and explain the scene. Describe a scene that you would like to act in a movie. So this is about you describing a scene that you would like to act in a movie. I will give you one example, quick example. Have you ever seen the movie Superman? Yes? Have you ever seen a Superman when he was flying in the air? Right? I would like to act in that scene. And I would like to do that part. I would like to be the guy flying with a cape on through the skies and through the seas and seeing the overview of the people down on the bottom. So my scene is I would like to play Superman so I can play the part flying in the scene and watch everybody on the ground. That is how I explain my scene. So what is your scene from your favorite movie? And what is your favorite movie? Okay, for this first task, you will be given 40 minutes to complete your task. Once you complete your task, please submit it to my personal Telegram so I can correct it and give you back your grades. Okay, class, see you on our second video. Hello class, welcome back to our second video for today's lessons. So how did you enjoy learning about Brad Pitt? I have seen that some of you have watched some of his movies before, and you have also explained to me what his movie was about. So thank you for informing me that you know who is Brad Pitt. As we know, Brad Pitt is a famous movie star, not just in America, but all over the world. His movies, as some of you said, is very popular all over the world, and he's pretty handsome looking himself. Okay, I asked you questions on our first video, asking you that who was Brad Pitt married to? As you know, that person I said was one of our famous people that we studied about this past month, right? And a few of you also had submitted to me that Brad Pitt was married to Angelina Jolie. Remember that? We studied about her about 3 weeks ago. So you are correct if you said Brad Pitt was married to Angelina Jolie, which we studied about 2 weeks ago. If you want, you can review our last few weeks' videos and look who Angelina Jolie was. As I can recall, some of you like her movie, The Tomb Raiders, where she filmed that movie in Cambodia, and I'm pretty sure you enjoy watching the movie. So yes, he was married to Angelina Jolie. Okay, on to our lesson from our first videos. Thank you for describing or learning the definitions of these words that I put up here. The word interviewers is someone who asks questions, and the average things is the medium and the scene. We are talking about a particular part of a movie, a scene. And these word phrases. Thank you for submitting your task. Now on to our second task. After this video, I will post our second task on our Telegram post. And when you finish your second task, you can post it up on our group Telegram so all your classmates can see how well you did your work. Okay, class? Till we meet again on the last video. Bye. Hello class, welcome back to our third and final video for today's lessons. So I see that you have enjoyed learning about famous people lately, and especially enjoyed learning about Angelina Jolie, which we studied about last few weeks ago, and today about Brad Pitt. You have told me about how he was married to Angelina Jolie, and you also have told me about all his movies that you have watched. So thank you for submitting to me your thoughts about these subjects. And for today's lesson, we have also learned the word interviewers, average, and scenes. As I explained to you on the second video, we know what an interviewer is. Okay, for our homework, yes, we have homework, is about an interviewers. Now I want you to be the interviewers. Imagine you are the interviewers and asking someone questions. What kind of questions would you like to ask them? And why do you ask such questions? Okay, that is your homework assignment for this week. So in your notebook, I want you to answer the following questions. If you were the interviewers asking a famous person a question, what question would you ask them? And why do you ask that questions? You will have one whole week to think about your questions and your thoughts by asking a famous people. And why you ask them that question? For example, if I was interviewing, just say, the king of Cambodia, I would ask him, first we know his name, I ask him what he do on his day off, or how does he see the future of Cambodia is going to become, right? The reason why I want to ask that question because I am living in Cambodia and I want to know how Cambodia will become in the future, right? Well, that is just my example. Now you can use any famous people that you want and write about what question you would like to ask him or her. Okay, will be given 1 whole week to submit this task. Remember class, midterm is coming up real soon, so it is important for you to do your homework and turn it in to me so I can give you your full grade, right? Because your full grade will go on to your report cards. Okay class, till we see each other again next week, be safe and stay healthy. Goodbye.